As head of the Intertech Group, Anita Zucker feels most at home in the community she is helping make better every day. The company's diverse investments and global reach have landed it and Zucker on numerous most powerful and most successful lists for years. But Zucker believes what's most meaningful is how she uses her time and talents.
Anita is such an incredible philanthropist to so many organizations in this community and around the state, but I can tell you this, Anita gives something far more precious than her money. She's one of those unique volunteers who also gives her time.
Zucker's parents were survivors of the Holocaust. A young Anita quickly developed a love of learning. In the 6th grade, she participated in the Teachers of Tomorrow program, where she learned the power of teaching. She would eventually become an educator herself.
Anita and I go way, way back. We've actually been working together on education issues since the early 1990s. And every single time there's been a group of business people getting together, if it involves education and workforce development, Anita is right there in the middle of it.
One of the guiding forces Anita's late husband and Intertech Group's founder, Jerry Zucker, instilled into the company is a Jewish concept called Tikkun Olam, which means repair the world. Led by the Zuckers, the Intertech Group continues that focus today.
It's very nice to be honoring my mother. I think she and I both, in general, would prefer to sort of stay under the radar. It's humbling to be honored, but more importantly, it's about taking the opportunity to spread the message about what's important in the world and what things need to change, and really to do a better job at what we call Tikkun Olam. It's the Hebrew word repairing the world. So that's really what drives not just our business, but also our family and everything that we do here.
Well, Anita knows that the pathway out of poverty starts with education. She is so passionate with it, and she has provided tremendous leadership under this concept of cradle to career, of which we can bring all of the leading institutions together and actually map out the progress we are doing from birth to the time period that they enter in the job. It is going to be a true game changer for our region.
Zucker's love of learning recently transcended into a unique hobby: ballroom dancing. She's now been dancing for 2.5 years.
You know, my mother recently got into ballroom dancing. I have to say it's been a bit of an adjustment for me to see her out there doing her thing on the dance floor, and I know she enjoys it a lot. It's definitely an adjustment as her son to see her out there on the dance floor.
She's not only through her entire life and her entire career been a great role model for everyone and for me particularly, but she's just taken the business that she's in and taken it to the next level and the next level and the next level, and it's impressive.
Regardless of whether or not you're in a business setting or a communal setting with my mother, you're going to know that she's in the room. She happens to have a great memory of people's names and faces, and no matter what, always seems to know just about everybody.
Anita in a group of people is very interesting to watch. She's not the person that speaks up first. She's not the person that says, I know what we need to do here. She's the person that very gently and in a very relaxed and ladylike manner gets right to the heart of things, but does it in a way that everybody in the room says, I need to listen to this, and that's where I want to go too.
Zucker believes in continuous learning and creating a positive future for South Carolina, the state she calls home. She prides herself in working to make a difference and changing lives.
Anita does not know how to say no. She is involved and engaged in everything that's taken place in this community. And she's also a person that nobody will say no to, because she knows how passionate she is, she knows how philanthropic she is, and she knows that she's willing to do the work.
I'm really excited about this tremendous honor that's being bestowed on her, and I think that it speaks to everything that she's accomplished. I'm very, again, excited and grateful that she's being recognized tonight.
Anita and her family could live anywhere in the world that they choose to run their corporation from, but they choose to be in South Carolina. And they choose to be here so that they can have an impact on South Carolinians and our success and the families around them. So that's the thing that I think is the most remarkable thing about Anita. She could be anywhere, but she chooses to be with all of us.